Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Sunday afternoon football. We're coming to you from the Gabba. This is the round 7 match between Brisbane and Adelaide. One side is in the top 4 while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. And here come the visitors. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I like the Lions. They look a very good side and are certainly capable of kicking big scores. This is a match they should win, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them run away with it.
We'll see you right, Harf. Thank you. Excitement is building for this one. The crowd already making plenty of noise as the captains come together. Fitzroy trailed Adelaide by 8 points at the final change of their Round 8 1995 meeting at Football Park. The 1-6 Lions unleashed carnage in the final term, piling on 9 goals to 2 to run away with a 33-point victory, 15-9 to 9-12. Among the stars for the winners were a young Chris Johnson with 3 goals and Doug Hawkins in his final year in the AFL with 22 touches and a goal. It turned out to be Fitzroy's second last win before merging with the Brisbane Bears at the end of 1996. A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. McAndrew wins the first ruck contest. McCluggage, Neal leading from the front. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Lohman. The Lions are on the ball.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Lions on the board early. McCluggage, Fort, dishes it off. Neal lays it off. Bad error there. Curtin comes free in the tackle. They've put themselves under pressure. That's a bit of a waste. Heads long, but it's a poor kick. It's out on the full. He's completely miscued that.
At least he bought some time for the defenders to get into position.
Peatling manages to get off a handball. Looking to extend this margin. Who's front and centre? Allen. He's split the middle. The Lions with a very fast start and already looking ominous. The big men fly, feeling the heat. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. Rucks go at it. Dunkley, who's at home? Punched that like he meant it. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Murray, a chance to clear now. The Crows moving the ball well. Searching kick. Rochelle has found some space. Delivers to centre half forward. He's hit up the lead. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Can he be the fire starter? The sprint is on. No one can mark. Peatling only knows one way. Lester gathers. Gives it everything. Keane wins it back. Great mark. They're a big chance here. Neil Bullen working hard and presenting well. Keys has it within range.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
Touch and go. Misses.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
Wilmot heads wide with the kick in. Good work rate. The Lions have started well. Dunkley. They are looking hot early. Zorko in the clear. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Fort. That one was always his. Normally delivers. Walker takes an excellent grab. He's generally a good kick. Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. Morris in the clear on centre wing. He doesn't waste many. Cameron has charged into space. The Lions look well drilled and out of play. Hipwood
The Lions have made a great start. They're full of energy and using the ball really well.
McAndrew wins it. McCluggage. Neal. Snap it goal. Good looking kick. It's home. The Lions by 17. Fort palms it down. Dunkley just trying to get it forward under pressure. Lohman is the man on the spot and he's marked.
The Lions have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
Heads for home, not the best strike, and it's hit the post.
He should have had his second goal there. It's been a bright start from him.
He's off. Time to measure the kick. Curtin with a chance to relieve the pressure. Fogarty can keep it moving. Berry, dangerous to leave on his own. What's he got on offer? That's not clever at all. This is good ball movement. Just has to hit a target. Keys works hard to present. Rochelle can go back and shoot at goal.
It's only early, but you feel like this is an important kick.
He should not miss from there. Oh, he slammed it into the woodwork, and that is a bad miss indeed. Wilmot tasked with the kick in. The Lions having a great patch. Finds himself in space. Short passing in the back line is risky business, and that's why.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
He's given it a tug and missed.
The Lions have got to be a bit sharper in defence. Fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
Looking for a quick transition. Good thinking and good execution too. Sizes up what's ahead. Thilthorpe, an unexpected opportunity here.
These half chances can often be the difference.
This would give them a real lift, but he's pushed it wide.
They should have had this parcelled up by now, but bad kicking at goal has left the door ajar.
They're playing with purpose and poise. Andrews, Bailey, that's good work rate. Clever kick. They're moving the footy well here. The Lions look sharp early. Wilmot has a vice-like grip. You can see their confidence growing. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. Tidy ball, honours the lead. The Crows not at their best so far. Cook, Thilthorpe is hard to beat one-on-one. They need a spark. Neil Bullen, that's a big play.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked. It's amazing how often players miss them.
Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
The Crows snare a badly needed goal. McAndrew showing his skills. Got to get rid of it. That's well played. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Cumming all alone in the centre square. There goes the kick inside the 50. McAndrew, Dawson. He's kicked it like an arrow.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
The Crows are back in business. Fort with a deft tap. McCluggage, Fletcher. Through the centre square he goes. This ought to end in a goal. That's a useful ball. Punched away. No easy exit. Out of the congestion. Cameron in the right spot at the right time. The umpires pinged him for insufficient intent.
I don't know what a player's supposed to do in that situation.
The kick was centimetre perfect. He might have thought about the corridor. Foot race on the wing. McCluggage. Butts is there to save the day. Can he hit a target? Millerer knew where the help was. Keane picking their way through. Quality delivery by Foot. They could be in front in a minute. Keys drops into the hole and marks.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
This will be a goal, and we have a new leader.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. McCluggage, he'll work all day. Cumming gets to it first. Keane with a chance to run. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Walker, incisive handball. Worrell just shoveled it out. Dawson dealt with the pressure. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. Allen, Ashcroft on a lead. Lohman crosses the paint. Cameron takes a beauty.
Forwards dream of these shots.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through. The Lions have steadied after they were challenged. The big men fly. Saligo, he's lost it. Fort, Ashcroft, this is promising. Fletcher, that's careless. Great anticipation. They'll compete inside the 50. Murray takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Millerer pushes into space and receives the footy. McAndrew, he's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Dawson in the centre square. Well played. What's he got on offer? Fletcher ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. They've opened them up here. Leicester receives a clever hand pass. Almost threw it out. Payne. Murray. They just keep kicking it back to him. He's made a bright start. Saligo just about had enough time for a cup of tea. Cumming. Searching kick. Rochelle. This is good footy. Is anyone home? Neil Bullen finds himself unattended.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
Long ball in. One quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
All signs are pointing to this being a close match all day. Neither side has been able to assert any dominance in clearances or inside 50s, and it's obviously close on the scoreboard. If it continues like this, we're in for a treat.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Fort has got on top. Fletcher inside 50 with the kick. Loman is in the clear and marks uncontested. Pokes it into the pocket. Reina uses the body well.
Neither side's been able to establish any dominance so far. This is a good game of footy.
Through it goes.
They're sharing the load well. 5 goals, 5 goal kickers.
The Lions have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. McCluggage, hand pass cut off. Peatling in the thick of it as ever. The defenders will be nervous. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Wilmot has found some space. Got a little time here. Ashcroft. This is a big opportunity. It's come unstuck. Takes the logical option. McAndrew getting involved. The kick is precise. They've got a problem now.
Kicking at his first.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Back into play. Gardner keeps it low. Ashcroft has charged into space. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. The Lions are out of trouble. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. He's off. Dawson, Thilthorpe navigated the traffic. Fletcher is calm in a crisis. Normally delivers. Who's front and centre? Ashcroft with a chance to send it forward. Berry takes the mark and can extend the margin. But wins it back. Great mark. Dawson makes position. That's skillful. He's hit up the lead. He's generally a good kick. Pedler all on his own. Neil Bullen, strong grab. Thilthorpe is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Bangs it through.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
One kick game again. The big men fly. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Bailey. Good disciplined defence. Worrell charges onto it. Saligo couldn't get an effective disposal. He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence. The Lions have got the margin back beyond a goal. Draper palms it down. Was that a throw? Saligo, Ashcroft. He's had little impact so far. Murray got a fist in. But you asked for it, you got it. He didn't want it to spill out there. McAndrew showing his skills. Dawson, ball spills free in the tackle. Goes very wide. He'd like to have that one back.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
The kick is a poor one. A chance to clear now. Keane. He's been industrious. Pedler working hard and being rewarded. McAndrew. What's he got on offer? Finally, they go inside 50. The Lions have been caught napping.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them, and he's about to hurt them again.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. Draper palms it down. Neal comes free in the tackle. Look at him go. That's not 15. Berry under pressure. He's been dispossessed. Gets the kick away. Dunkley couldn't quite. Loman, Ashcroft, Draper. Breaks the line. This is subversive. He's left them in his wake. They can do nothing but watch. He's all class. The Lions with a steadying goal. Draper has had his measure today. Neal, he's copped some of his own medicine. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Draper wins the hit out. Manages to get off a handball. That's unusual. Dawson, they cannot keep him quiet. Time to turn on the Jets. Fogarty Hacking it forward. Peatling might fancy himself here. Neil Bullen has it within range.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
Can he stare down the moment and bring this game back to a kick? It's a one-kick game.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The goals are coming thick and fast. This is great to watch. McAndrew slaps it out. He just dropped it. Neil, Ashcroft. They're a big chance here. Murray with the intercept mark. What a game he's having. They could almost have raffled it. Doesn't often waste it. Honours the lead. The defence is disorganised. This is good ball movement. He sends them inside for the fourth time. Pedler. No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
Straight in front, should not miss.
He shouldn't have any trouble, and he doesn't.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
The Crows are really taking it to them today. Thilthorpe slaps it out. Curtin read it well. Dunkley couldn't reel it in. The Lions have won it back. McCluggage, Keane, saves the day again. Into the middle with the kick. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Pedler can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? Alarm bells are ringing.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
He'll head for home. How's his radar? Pretty poor as it turns out. And they're away. Wilmot with a chance to relieve the pressure. Clever kick. They're moving the footy well here. That's a useful ball. Worrell takes an excellent grab. His field kicking is normally first rate. Curtin on centre wing is marked. Neil Bullen marks inside 50 and can have a shot. Rochelle, here's real danger now.
For a little breathing space.
Drop pass, goal!
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Crows are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Draper, the winner there. Curtin just trying to get it forward under pressure. Wilmot went bang. Bouncing ball. Zorko didn't need to be asked twice. Morris read it well and claims the mark. Searching kick. Turned over on centre wing. Can he hit a target? Dawson outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Lace out. Great footy.
This for number 3.
Struck it well. No problems there.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Crows with a break now. Thilthorpe wins it out of the centre. Curtin couldn't get a disposal. Draper. The Lions are good with their hands. Cameron drops into the hole and marks. And that'll be 50. Undisciplined play.
Going at his second.
He completes the formalities.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
It's an understatement to say they needed that one. Rochelle, Wilmot making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Zorko, Payne, the Sharon hits the deck. They've put themselves under pressure. McCluggage, desperate to win it back. Bailey, all alone in the centre square. Can he find a teammate? Murray thwarts them again. He might have thought about the corridor. Fogarty on a lead. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Andrews heads them off at the pass. Lester pushes into space and receives the footy. Not sure what the idea was there. They'll take the patient approach. Good work rate. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? Neil Bullen can go back and shoot at goal.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
That's missing by a long way, and no score is registered. That's the first half done and dusted, and we have been treated to a shootout. Let's hope it continues. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Crows aren't all that keen on handballing, and why would they be when you're winning so many contested marks? It's a bit of a rinse and repeat scenario at the moment. Win ball, kick ball, mark ball. It's monotonous but mightily effective, and I think we have to expect it to continue because the opposition just don't seem to have any way of counteracting it. If what you're doing is working, you'd be silly to change it, no matter how bored the rest of us might get.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Draper has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Berry into the action again already. Murray wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Quality delivery by Foot. Can he impose himself on the match? McAndrew works hard to present. Fogarty, dangerous to leave on his own. Rochelle, they're moving the footy quickly. Well played. I've liked his game today. It looks a well-oiled forward line.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
The Crows on the board first after half-time. McAndrew showing his skills. Rochelle, the kick is precise. Looking for two in a row. Peatling has found some space.
The Crows have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
An opportunity here. He's a smart player, but he hasn't struck that as well as he might have. Only a behind.
He had a teammate in a better position there, and said teammate is absolutely filthy.
waiting for someone to come at him. They've coughed it up. What a bonus this would be. Laird has a way of drawing the footy.
He'll want to make the most of this. Who knows how long it'll be before he gets another chance.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Wilmot to bring it in. Zorko marks in the back pocket. Finds himself in space. What can they generate? Keys can't mark. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. Good thinking and good execution too. That's skillful. Thumped away. Walker is clean below his knees. Dunkley. Hipwood gets to the front spot.
The Lions are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
Hipwood, he's been off the boil so far, but that'll make him feel better. If they can get the next one, it'll be on. Good ruck work. Dunkley kicks inside the forward 50. Keane fumbles. Could be costly. That could prove costly. He's kicked it like an arrow. The Lions will not lie down. Draper got his palm to it. Dunkley onto it in a flash. Lohman marks. Will he go the bomb? Answorth spills out in the tackle. Berry. Pedler runs onto it. Got the handball away. Thilthorpe. Rochelle. It's a deep kick. And we'll have a throw in.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
Important clearance here. Dunkley. The Lions having a great patch. He's generally a good kick. Worrell. They just keep kicking it back to him. Maybe he could have gone himself. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
I wonder if either coach might think about putting the clamps on here. Both sides are scoring very easily.
McAndrew showing his skills. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Coming. Can he get a shot away? He's off target.
Accuracy in front of goal is so important, particularly in a close game.
He's off. That's good vision. Gardner with a chance to run. Slowing it down. The Lions might be about to start something. That is suboptimal to say the least.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
Thilthorpe. He can hurt them again, and he does.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. Draper wins it out of the centre. Answorth, Dunkley. McCluggage inside 50 with the kick, and that's a letdown. Normally delivers. Curtin can keep it moving. What's he got on offer? Doesn't often waste it. Walker has charged into space. This is good ball movement.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
McAndrew can make it much harder for them here, and that's what he's done.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Lions are in danger of being run over. Good ruck work. McCluggage lays it off. Somehow release the ball. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Thilthorpe couldn't hold it under pressure. Payne, Wilmot, what can he do with it? Solid tackle. Gone. Caught napping in a dangerous spot.
No umpire ever changed their decision because a player had a whinge.
Kicking at his first.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the... Tide, they're right on the edge.
They've got their tails up now. Good ruck work. McCluggage. Who's at home? Keane drops into the hole and cuts that one off. The Crows are playing some great footy. Berry presents in space. The kick was centimetre perfect. You can see their confidence growing. Honours the lead. They can smell victory. Neil Bullen can just about finish it himself. Gardner is a rock in defence. Tidy ball. Bailey. That's good work rate. Lester. Can he hit a target? Lohman outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Searching kick. Spills the mark. Berry in the right spot at the right time. Fogarty. Coming. The Lions are chasing tail. Keane read it well and claims the mark. What's he got on offer? They're huffing and puffing. Berry couldn't haul that one in. Keane gathers. Turned over. They've coughed it up. Pedler. Gardner judged that superbly. Careful with the kick. Bailey in the clear. That's a useful ball. Wilmot has found some space. Can he find a teammate? Neil couldn't mark. It must be his birthday. Takes the short option. Walker in the clear on centre wing. They've got a problem now. Neat little stab kick. Neil Bullen. This is good footy. That's not clever at all. Gardner heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. Got a little time here. Worrell within range. Can make them pay.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
Worrell, you know what's coming. He punches it through, and they are flying.
The Lions need to roll their sleeves up because they're being outworked at present.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. McAndrew slaps it out. Dawson on the same page as his ruck. Leaves it behind. Payne wins it back. Scrounges a kick. Fort got to the right position and hung on. Bailey, careful ball movement coming on centre wing as marked. Keys all on his own. They're well drilled. Quality delivery by Foot. They're playing with purpose and poise. Thilthorpe. Here's real danger now.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
The Lions have to do something. It's getting out of hand.
It's looking every bit of blowout at this stage. McAndrew with a deft tap. Was that a legal disposal? Dunkley, Ashcroft. Laird doing what he does best. Murray, Hinge. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Neal went bang. Pedler. The Crows were looking good at half-time, and they're looking even better now. This one is theirs for the taking. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
You suspect they're playing for pride, but if they get the first couple, you never know. They've been outclassed so far, no doubt about that. But I can think of plenty of examples when a side's got up and won on the strength of one exceptional quarter. It'll take something special, though.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Fort wins it. They've got good chemistry, those two. Neal, Allen, dangerous to leave on his own. Just has to hit a target. Draper is so strong one-on-one. They've got to get a wriggle on. Cook mops that one up. Bailey gets there first. He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence. The Crows by 31. The two big men do battle. Curtin. Time to turn on the Jets. They've put themselves under pressure. Bailey, Dunkley. Murray takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Good thinking and good execution too. Laird pushes into space and receives the footy. He's got an option in the centre square. Dawson on a lead. I've liked his game today. They've opened them up here. What's he got on offer? Drives it inside the forward 50. Felt the pressure. Dawson, Allen intercepts. He's generally a good kick. Cameron continues to rule the skies. The defence is disorganised. Hipwood lumbering after it. It's there! The Lions haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. The big men fly. McCluggage, Neal, Dunkley. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Hinge. We've seen that before. They really need this. He's equal to the task. It's been an impressive response, but you can't help wondering where this intensity was earlier in the match. Dawson comes free in the tackle. Fort, Bailey. They look a different team. Laird showing why he's such a good defender. Probing ball. Murray makes position. His field kicking is normally first rate. That's well played. It's a bad mistake. Slick hands. Zorko. McCluggage in the centre square. Andrews. Payne. Can they get another one? Murray wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Normally delivers. Walker works hard to present. Fogarty has got loose. The Crows looking ominous. Hinge is the man on the spot and he's marked. Keeps it low. Thilthorpe finds himself unattended.
The Crows are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
Set sail for home and he has delivered.
This is full of merit, this performance. Any win interstate is extremely valuable.
The Crows clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Dawson has brought his own ball. Rochelle working hard and presenting well. Neat little worm burner. They could almost have raffled it. Picking their way through. Thilthorpe has charged into space.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Gardner can keep it moving. Good work rate. The Lions might be about to start something. What a hand pass. Keys gets the kick away. That's great footy.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
Hammers it home.
He has produced one of the individual performances of the season.
The Lions are really pushing uphill now. Fort, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Berry, Ashcroft, good build-up. Bailey, Murray is there in defence. Who was he aiming for? Rochelle with a chance to run. They're moving the footy well here. The Lions are chasing tail. The Crows have winners everywhere. Miller, they're huffing and puffing. Leicester takes an excellent grab. Good kick. Bailey is hard to beat one-on-one. Gardner. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. They can smell victory. Gee, they're playing well. Crosses the paint. It's come unstuck. He's been quiet. The Lions are out of trouble. Leicester, can he hit a target? Poor footy there. The Crows can smell blood. Honours the lead. Searching kick. Fort goes without it. Rochelle, Worrell manages to get off a handball. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Thilthorpe. It's a desperate tackle. He's besieged. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Fort smashes it out of there. Ashcroft. Dunkley. I think he called for that. Rochelle. Doesn't often waste it. Fogarty wins it back. Great mark. What's he got on offer? That's good vision. Neil Bullen has found some space. He'll send it inside 50 for the 6th time today.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
He makes no mistake.
The Lions are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
The Crows are strutting their stuff. They're a force to be reckoned with. Ashcroft. They're a big chance here. Lohman gets to the front spot and can line them up. Bailey, he's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result. Can they follow that goal up with another? The big men fly. Dunkley, Ashcroft. The Lions are good with their hands. They need a mark. Rayner in the forward pocket can have a shot.
The crowd will tell the story.
Snaps it goal, but it's off target.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
He's off. He's everywhere at the moment. This will be coming straight back.
Mistakes are perfectly acceptable, except for the ones made under no pressure.
If you can steer this one through, you just never know.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? He has. That goal hinted at what might have been. Draper wins the hit out. Dunkley, Fletcher running in support. Momentum has changed colours. Lohman, the sprint is on. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Dunkley, drop punt, and he has put it away. The Crows really need to respond now. The big men fly. Fletcher. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Millerer fumbles. Could be costly. Rayner going for goal. Flirting with the post. Will wait on the goal umpire. It's there! The Crows are stagnant and need to find something. Good ruck work. Curtin, red at best. Kicks to space. McAndrew competing fiercely. Rochelle into the pocket he goes. Punched away. Wilmot. The Lions are finishing with a wet sail. No one can mark. In no man's land. Out of the congestion. Foot race on. Who can get there first? That might have been dropping the ball. Dawson. Pedler. He's a good thing here. He won't miss this. And the commentator's curse strikes again.
They've been kicking well at goal, but that's a real missed opportunity and lets down some good play upfield.
Clever kick. Bailey has found some space. Taking time to assess the options. It must be his birthday. What's he got on offer? That's skillful. Keys is the target, and he marks.
I'll back him to drive this right through the high diddle-diddle.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
The Crows really needed that one to halt the charge. The big men fly. Dunkley, that's a give up. Saligo. The Crows playing 4 vital points in the race to September. What were the main differences today, Half?
If you weren't a believer in this side, you should be now. They've got themselves a big scalp, and perhaps just as important as the 4 points is the self-belief they'll draw from this. At their best, they're a very, very good football side.
Lots to discuss as ever. Thanks for that, Half. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.